Welcome to the Daily Vibecasting.
We have a seismic shift in the AI arms race today. Apple finally ditches its ego and partners with Google's Gemini.
We are going to dive deep into what that means,
Yeah.
including who loses market share in the fight for the next generation of hardware.
And it doesn't stop there. Autonomous coding agents are now writing 30% of all engineering work, and robots are learning to pack lunchboxes just from watching YouTube videos.
That is the intense, fast-moving vibe of the market right now. We're synthesizing the day's most engaged posts across tech, markets, and culture.
Right. Our mission here is to extract those key market insights, to give you the ultimate shortcut to understanding where innovation is actually heading.
We're moving past the headlines and straight into the consequences.
And we have a critical mass of source material today. It ranges from these billion-dollar corporate deals all the way down to the real-world application of AI in labor.
So we are well past the AI hype cycle.
Oh, we are firmly in the AI application phase. This is
Yeah.
real.
Okay, let's unpack the biggest market story of the day. It's symbolic, it's seismic, and it confirms the AI threat is, well, existential.
You're talking about Apple.
Apple finally admitting defeat on Siri.
Monumental is the right word, but I think concession is actually more accurate.
How so?
Well, this wasn't some proactive, strategic partnership, to advance their capabilities. This was an emergency move. For 15 years, Apple's whole thing was controlling the entire user experience.
The walled garden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The hardware, the OS, the intelligence, that walled garden was just breached.
And the context here is just brutal. We saw analyst Trung Fan highlighting the core news. Apple's January 12th announcement confirming a multi-year deal to integrate Google's Gemini AI directly into Siri.
They forfeited that first mover advantage they used to be so proud of.
And they had to. A 2025 Pew Research survey showed 62% user dissatisfaction with Siri's intelligence.
62%. That isn't just a failure to innovate, it's a genuine competitive liability. When your users start migrating to third-party tools just to get basic answers, that's when the executive team panics. But the real story here isn't the what integrating Gemini, it's the why and the consequences.
So this raises the big question. What does this mean for OpenAI?
It's a direct reversal.
Given all the earlier talks they had, yeah.
It is, and it's driven by two things: data control and hardware competition. Tech analyst Robert Scoble, who tracks this ecosystem really closely, he laid out the analysis perfectly.
So what's his take?
Apple is prioritizing Gemini's multimodal capabilities. The AI can understand images, video, context, but they want it applied for privacy-focused personalization.
So it's a data war, just masked as a feature upgrade.
That's it.
Apple doesn't want to feed its incredibly valuable user data into OpenAI's massive general intelligence engine.
They just trust Google's ability to compartmentalize that processing a little bit more. And this decision, it connects directly to the coming hardware war.
Yeah, you mean the earbuds and the glasses.
Scoble predicts this deal is Apple playing the long game against OpenAI's rumored sweet pea earbuds. Apple views those audio-only AI devices as a direct, near-term threat to the AirPods ecosystem.
But the ultimate prize isn't audio.
No, the ultimate prize is visual.
The smart glasses.
Precisely. Apple has the advantage with its 2027 smart glasses, leveraging exclusive content partnerships like the NBA and F1, plus its own eye-tracking sensors. Audio-only AI devices just can't compete with that immersive future.
So they're securing their AI brain right now with Gemini.
So that when the glasses hit the market, they have the industry-leading intelligence already baked in. They're securing the platform for the next decade.
It's a hugely aggressive move. It's defensive against OpenAI, but
Yeah.
it gives Google massive platform penetration.
And look at Google's simultaneous counterplay. They're rolling out Gemini 3 Pro free for US users in Search AI mode at the same time.
Right, I saw that. As detailed by Google's own social channels, it lets you create visual diagrams for complex topics.
Like walking you through photosynthesis visually, in real time. The Apple deal gives Gemini the ecosystem, and the free search rollout keeps them totally dominant in general knowledge. They're hitting the market from both ends.
So the giants are battling over who powers the brain. But the real disruption, I think, the immediate economic shockwave, is happening further down the stack.
Where AI is just writing the page itself.
Exactly. The battle for the future brain is interesting, but the battle for today's paycheck is immediate.
This is the part of the data that I think people really need to internalize, especially if you work in or manage an engineering team. It's not about outsourcing code anymore.
No.
It's about autonomous automation at the very core of innovation.
We've officially moved from theoretical AI to AI that takes your job. starting with software engineers.
Let's talk about Ramp's Inspect agent.
Yeah, Zach Brueggemann, a prominent analyst in this space, shared the astonishing metric. This cloud-based coding agent autonomously wrote 30% of merged front-end and back-end pull requests.
In 1 week.
In 1 week.
30% is a paradigm shift. It means 1/3 of the repetitive, testable, merge-ready coding work is now being done by an automaton.
And Ramp built this on a pretty sophisticated stack.
Yeah, open code, modal, Cloudflare. But the specific tech is less important than the lesson here. The job function is fundamentally changing.
The engineer is becoming a manager of automated code.
Not a writer of boilerplate code.
Exactly.
And Ramp noted the adoption came from just how seamless the workflow integration was. They made it easy for even non-engineers, like product managers, to iterate visually.
Which means the code review bottleneck, which slows down every single development team, is just poof, gone. It accelerates everything.
And this autonomy is spreading beyond just the engineers.
Right. Anthropic's co-work feature for Claude AI, it's automating the non-technical office tasks.
This was introduced by the Claude AI team. It handles things like summarizing meetings, generating reports.
That sounds pretty standard for an AI assistant, though.
Sure, but what makes co-work different? The second-order effect. What's truly fascinating here is that co-work enables the AI to autonomously edit files in your cloud storage.
Wait, really?
You give it a prompt, it doesn't just draft the content, it can execute the changes and update the document. For startups trying to optimize every single workflow, that feature is a fundamental efficiency boost.
So the agent layer is moving from specialized coding to generalized autonomous office work.
And that disruption cascades into the creative world, too. That speed, that efficiency, is democratizing high-end production tools, starting with 3D design.
I was totally blown away by the post shared by designer Eric Kwong. Google Gemini 3 generated a no-code 3D interactive app for an Apple Vision Pro model.
All from a simple text prompt.
Wait, a full interactive app?
Yes. The user could control it with hand gestures, rotate, scale, adjust the lighting. The underlying code was already functional.
So complex 3D prototyping that used to take teams of specialized developers is now
available to non-developers in minutes. That speed to prototype is the new competitive edge.
Then you look at video stylization. Skild AI's mixed media tool.
Right, showcased by their team, it gives music video directors, 4K, 30-plus cinematic styles?
Hand paint, comic book, film noir.
In one click.
This just completely eliminates frame-by-frame manual editing and thousands in VFX costs.
If you are an indie creator, your aesthetic experimentation budget just went to zero. You can test 30 styles in an hour instead of 30 days.
The value shifts completely from the time-consuming skill to the simple ability to prompt the right aesthetic.
And even in the super specific world of gaming, the Roblox example shared by Asimo3009, co-creator of Jailbreak,
The Redo plugin.
That plugin rapidly generates complex, repetitive stuff like perfectly curved roads, stairs, railings. It just confirms that even creative, labor-intensive tasks are being automated to cut hours from prototyping.
So that's the virtual world, the code, the pixels. Now let's transition to the physical world. This is where the capital's flowing and, frankly, where the stakes are highest.
Right, as the technology moves from solving screen problems to solving real-world physical logistics. Robotics is the new frontier for massive investment.
And the breakthroughs in general-purpose robotic intelligence are hard to ignore.
We are seeing companies move past these bespoke machines built for one factory task to, a truly general intelligence that can handle anything.
The Skilled Brain model from Skild AI is the perfect example of this.
They train any robot for any task using human demonstration videos, and this is the critical part, under 1 hour of robot data for refinement.
The key data points are the robustness and the generalization.
The model is described as omnibodied, which, to be clear, means it learns to pack a box on robot A and then immediately knows how to do that on robot B.
Even if the two robots have completely different bodies.
Right, from humanoid arms to a wheeled picker, it doesn't matter.
That's called zero-shot transfer.
Exactly. Zero new training data for the new body. That's a massive breakthrough in efficiency and cost.
And the market is validating this.
Oh, absolutely. SoftBank and NVIDIA are reportedly in $14 billion valuation talks with them. The market is signaling that hardware-agnostic AI is the future of robotics.
And the humanoids are catching up fast. The team at 1X Technology posted about their NEO humanoid robot and the 1X world model.
Their demos are shocking precisely because they are so mundane.
The robot packing an orange into a lunchbox or lifting a toilet seat.
Simple, yes. But it illustrates bridging that generalized human knowledge learned from a YouTube video, maybe with specific robot embodiment in a messy, unpredictable environment like a kitchen.
And the key factor for scalability is the model's self-generated data loop.
The robot doesn't need constant human supervision. It learns from its own interaction with physics, constantly feeding back its successes and failures to improve the model. This is the path to truly autonomous robots.
From autonomous agents writing code to robots learning chores, the goal is to free up human time. Time we then spend seeking comfort and defining our digital identity.
Let's pivot to what that pursuit looks like in the market vibe, starting with luxury mobility.
Right, a quick note on market culture first. The Xpeng P7 Plus EV post from their motors team. It really highlights consumer interest in practical luxury.
Specifically, the zero-gravity seating.
They claim this system reduces spinal pressure by up to 90% with these deeply reclining, massaging seats.
See, this isn't just a comfort feature. It's a direct challenge to the Western idea that luxury equals raw speed or performance.
It's practical, Chinese market luxury.
Technology enabling physical well-being. It rivals Tesla not on raw velocity, but on providing a quiet, cocooned comfort environment. The market is valuing well-being over horsepower.
Shifting to digital identity, let's look at the new aesthetic being defined by AI. Elon Musk's viral post endorsing that beautiful Grok video.
Of mythological armor in ancient ruins, yeah.
It reflects such strong engagement with XAI's poetic, high fantasy creative tools.
That aesthetic is maximalist, it's poetic, it's highly cinematic. It shows how quickly these generative models are developing distinct artistic voices that people want to engage with. That high fantasy vibe is a definite cultural marker.
And speaking of replication, the deepfake horizon is here. A cool zero-skill face swap feature.
I saw those clips from Superman and Breaking Bad. They're perfectly realistic, smooth replacements.
And they require virtually no technical skill.
A cool ink is #1 on the 2024 Ink 5000 for a reason. Generative models improved photorealism by 40% in recent tests. This is not a fringe tool anymore.
It's zero-skill, highly accessible video production.
With immediate applications in media and advertising, the ability to seamlessly insert any face into any content is a massive, transformative, and potentially dangerous shift.
Then you have the high-tech requirements emerging in these niche corners of the creator economy. Look at the VTuber motion capture post from Kodamiko.
She's detailing her setup. It includes 3D scanned chairs with attached trackers just to enable fluid spinning animations.
It's an insane level of precision.
High-end motion capture just to achieve a fluid digital chair spin. It shows the technical complexity required to stand out in today's digital performance market.
Before we wrap, a quick look at the global vibe. The viral success of that motion design video from MoneyPoint.
The Nigerian fintech unicorn. Shared by Tommy Webst. That video hit, over 169,000 views almost instantly?
It's a powerful signal flare for Africa's booming digital economy.
Innovative, highly engaging visual storytelling. The kind that Skild AI is trying to automate. It's driving brand visibility for these billion-dollar unicorns. The digital creative scene there is world-class.
And finally, a quick utility hit for all the knowledge graph users out there. The Obsidian 1.11 mobile update.
Their team addressed major user pain points with interface tweaks, platform widgets, and crucially for Apple user Siri integration for quick note creation.
It's all about frictionless, high-speed knowledge capture. It feeds right back into that theme of workflow efficiency.
That seamless workflow theme really runs through everything we covered today, doesn't it?
From Gemini making Siri functional to Cowork agents editing files.
The market is obsessed with eliminating friction.
Absolutely. So to recap the 3 major trends we saw. AI is consolidating power, monopolizing Siri, and the hardware distribution channel.
Right. Then AI is automating engineering and creative production at a massive scale, with metrics like RAMP's 30% autonomous code.
And finally, AI is stepping robustly into the physical world via robotics, backed by those huge $14 billion market valuations.
If you connect this to the bigger picture, the market has just sprinted past the AI hype cycle and deep into the AI application phase.
Every piece of content creation is now an AI pipeline waiting to be automated.
From high-end video editing to fundamental code reviews, the economic value is no longer in the repetitive skill, but in the quality of the prompt and the efficiency of distribution.
So what's the prediction for tomorrow?
Given the intense consolidation like that Apple-Google deal and the rapid documented automation of code, tomorrow's market noise will absolutely center on the first major legal or regulatory challenge to these autonomous coding agents.
When one of them hits a production environment.
Exactly. We are moving from a quality control problem to a liability crisis. If Ramp's agent writes 30% of the code, how long before an AI mistake costs a publicly traded company billions?
The legal system, not the technology, is now the bottleneck.
And the question is 30% AI-written code still insurable? Who is liable when the autonomous agent makes a catastrophic mistake? That liability challenge is the next wave of complexity we're about to face.
Liability, speed, and automation. That is the vibe we'll be tracking. Thank you for tuning in to this deep dive.
Sharp analysis as always.